Okay. Well, here's something I never thought I'd make, and that's a monumental announcement. Now, I usually don't make this unless it's that good, and I will say that a lot has changed, but we're not here to talk about that. But what I am here to talk about is something um, that I've been saving up for, and well, and also, hey, insane one, what's up? Let me turn this on a little bit. Okay, so um, well, to make a long story short, my sister wanted to get back her dresser. She lent it to me in part because her old home was a bit too small to have it. She didn't have enough room for the drawer, so she let me have it, and I've been using it for to put where my video games had been for a long time. And if you have any other questions you want to ask me during this, you're more than welcome to. But it suffices me to say that I had to get a new home console, and that's what this is about. So, with that said, I'm going to show you right now. Okay. Well, first and foremost, you can see I'm a fan of the Kings, even though the team hasn't really been that good since the early 2000s. But here is my bed, and my bed was not like this before. And of course, there's my door. I took out the carpet that I used to have back in the day. I still have this one though, and I have my yeah. It's a bedroom fit for a king such as myself. Nah, just kidding. Anyway, how's it going, Logan? Mister I Like Turtles. Anyway, what's up, Najee and Lashana Chan? So there's my seat. So this is kind of my setup. Yeah, I have music. I should probably turn it down a little bit. Okay. So, pizza bagels. Was there anything you didn't want? Well, anyway. So I had to replace my old I had to replace what my sister gave me. So I had been saving up for it. I mean, my sister moved into a new house, and you pre-ordered Oculus Quest 2. What system is on that one? Because I heard it's a good game though. But yeah, you can also see my storage. That's where I also keep some of the physical games. Um, but well, I mean, if you eat too much, you're gonna get a stomach ache. I have to start learning how to cut back too. So, with that said, it's a VR headset. Oh, so here's what I have. It's a new console, and also and hey, there's Zero and Brandon. But this is what the monumental announcement entails: a new entertainment system, and also Mr. P, what's up? So as you see, here is my new setup. It's a little messy, but I'll have to fix that. And of course, the TV is the same. It's just mounted. Um, and and I hope you love the view of this TV here. But yeah, I hope you guys like the new console that I got. Again, I've been saving up for it, and I hope you guys like that. But I hope you guys also have some questions for me. I have been helping my parents out. I was helping my parents out before and after my vacation. I went to Yeah, I should probably get a gaming chair. This is all I have. And it's serviceable. It's not the worst thing. Cause it's different because I have to. Hang on a second. Let me just put this down. I have to sit further from the TV in order to see it because unlike the last console, the one that my sister lent me, the last console was a bit taller, but it was much more narrow. This one is a bit more wider. It's just shorter, so I have to get used to that fact. And it is a very nice chair. It's not like it's uncomfortable, but I would love to get a new chair at some point. So, Mr. P, if you could recommend me any other chair, I'm fine with that, man. So, yeah. So yeah, if you have any other questions, you guys can ask me. But yeah, I've been busy with helping my parents, and by that I mean like helping them uh, with their patio. Uh, they needed me to deconstruct their patio, which would be like removing the nails, removing the wood that has started to rot. The next stream I can tell you off the top of my head is on Wednesday. It'll be NBA. Now tomorrow, I know that I will be doing a stream, or not a stream, sorry, a get together with Osranium and some of those guys because I hadn't done a Nintendo night with those guys, and then how do I put this? um, all right, let me go back. I had to go take care of something there. Okay, so yes, NBA 2K20. I will be doing that on Wednesday, and then I want to say either Sunday or Monday. It just depends on whether I get some time, enough time for that. I want to do Monopoly for the Switch. So I definitely want to hang out with, or rather, want to do that game than. I forget the next game in that in the poll that I did because I what I do is I do a straw poll, and then depending on the votes, I just go from the most popular game that was voted all the way down to the second most popular game. So yeah, that's kind of how I do things. There are exceptions like celebrations, like uh, for example, the annual Valentine's Day Monster Seeking Monster special that I do every Valentine's Day. Those are just exceptions, really, but yeah, that's what I have planned, at least in terms of streams. For sure, though, NBA on Wednesday, so I got you on that one. Um, let's see what's going on. Well, I am happy to say that I had a wonderful time on my vacation, and I hope you guys have had a wonderful time, or have been staying safe, rather, I should say. Yeah, definitely. I would. I know Jose's going to be there, and I know that Elmeister's going to be there when it comes to the Switch version of Monopoly. Um, I have also gotten suggestions for games on my PC, such as Among Us, and I heard it's kind of like a mix of Clue and Town of Salem. Speaking of which, I have to one of these days I'm gonna have to showcase that game because that's a fun game. I just kind of lost interest in it, although it might have had something to do with the Tormental situation. If you guys remember Tormental, maybe not, but anyway. Let's see. Okay, so and Mr. P also said that he has a gaming recliner chair. I wonder if you get. I wonder if you can find something like that at a Best Buy or 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 yeah, probably at a Best Buy more likely than not because they have it is an entertainment store, so I might want to go get that. Now, of course, where as far as where I got this apparatus, this entertainment system, I got it at a Walmart, of course, because of course I did. No. Actually, it was because it was not too far from my house, and it was not too far of a drive, so that was good for me. Um, but yeah, for those of you watching this, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, I will let you ask. Otherwise, I will close this off. But yeah, that's what I have planned. Um, so yeah, if time permits tomorrow, I want to say I want to do something tomorrow, but I will talk to Osranium about that, and I will say that it's very nice to have a tight knit community. Whether it's those watching my channel or those that I'm also part of, like the McGrumps and in the case of Elmeister and Naji, Mario Party TV, and then of course there's Weapon X. There's also Brandon and Jose and their family, and we can't forget Logan and Brian Azrael. Can't forget Mario Girl. There's so many. Penelope McQueen! I have not seen you in a long time. What's up, Penelope? Anyway, office chairs are better than gaming chairs. Gaming chairs are mostly gimmicky, but office chairs are designed for you to specifically sit on for hours at a time, so long as you get a decent one. I wonder if you. Okay, so this is the chair I have right now. Miz will show you. So, I mean, it's not a bad chair. I mean, it definitely is comfy when it comes to sitting on it. So I haven't had too much major discomfort, but I mean I did have a gaming chair one time, but it just wasn't. It was just too low. It was a bit too low for my liking. So I definitely like the one I have. Um, but I don't know. But it's nice to see you, Penelope. Anyway, how have you been? I mean, and also hope you've been staying safe. And okay. Oh, insanely busy with commissions as of late. That's why I haven't been making it to many streams. Oh, um, correct me if I'm wrong, but by commissions, do you mean like paintings and do you mean like commissions and paintings, or commissions as in you collect commissions that people pay you? Those kind of commissions. Because I mean, either way, I could see that. I can totally see it. That you'd be busy, and that's understandable. I'm just happy to see you nonetheless. And let me see. Oh, okay. Here's a good question though. Since the can even talk. Since the conference finals has started, which two teams do you see in the finals? Okay, our commissions. I've watched more streams than you've probably known. Just haven't been chatting. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, well, I'm happy to say that you're still on. What is it? Fire Pro, and WWE because I didn't know where you were. But nonetheless, though, at least I'm happy that you've been staying busy, making money, and things like that. And also, hey, Tan Man, what's up? What did you miss? Okay, I mean, for those of you that are new, or you just got here, um, Tan Man, I got myself a new entertainment system, or center, I should say. Sorry, and this was kind of the result of my sister wanting her entertainment system back since it couldn't fit in her old home. So I had to save up money, and this is what I got. If I can focus in, please. Well, so this is this is my new entertainment center. It's a bit shorter, so because of this, I had to move my desk back, and so that way I can see the whole screen. With my previous setup, I had to get closer to the screen. Here, I have to do it this way, and of course, this also resulted in me rearranging my furniture and things like that. So that's really what the monumental announcement is all about. So, anyway, now to answer Brandon San's question, which two teams do I see in the NBA Finals? The Lakers. Um, I definitely see the Lakers making it, and in part, largely in part by LeBron and Anthony Davis, and I'm gonna have to also throw in Rajon Rondo because he's a very talented player. He's been talented ever since his days in Boston when Garnett, Allen, and Pierce got together to make a big three there. So I see the Lakers, and then for the East, this is a bit tougher because I want you know because on the one hand you have the Heat that eliminated the team with the best record though. But on the other hand, you have the Celtics that eliminated the defending champions. So if I had to pick, if I really want to see it, I want to see a first time matchup between the Heat and the Lakers. Now, of course, Celtics and Lakers also would be great too. Now, but I also wouldn't cry if Denver won and made its very first finals, and then whoever it ends up facing off would be a great thing actually. But if I had to pick, I would go with Heat Lakers. That's my prediction. That's not a guarantee, but that's just who I would pick to win. And by the same token, uh, the Stanley Cup Finals are about to get started, and the two teams that made it out of 24 teams that that is there were 12 teams in each conference that made the playoffs, to make up for the fact that the whole shutdown happened. So what started with 24 teams is now down to two. You have the Dallas Stars and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's see. Heat Lakers would be fun to see. LeBron versus his former team. Yeah, one of his former teams in the Heat. And mainly for the fact that we've seen Lakers and Celtics a couple of times actually, but I don't think we've ever seen Lakers versus Heat ever. Well, much less the fact Denver versus anyone in the finals for that matter. All right. And to answer Brandon, they haven't been to the Stanley Cup Finals since the turn of the millennium in the year 2000. They made it to the finals after, and the year before that they won the whole thing against Buffalo. But then in 2000 they lost to the New Jersey Devils that year, thanks to Jason Arnott in the clinching game. And so yeah, for the best part of 20 years they they wouldn't make the finals until now. And for Tampa Bay, last time they were in the finals, to my recollection, was in 2015, and they lost to Chicago. So you have two teams, and in fact, Tampa Bay hasn't won the title since 2004. So these are two teams that haven't won it, that have not won the championship in a while. So it's nice to see, someone win a championship after a while win. So that's very cool with me. I like that. Then we get to Tan Man's favorite sport, American football. I still think that the Chiefs and the Packers will be. That's my pick for who's going to make the Super Bowl. If you're interested in making predictions, you can make it right here as to who you think is going to make the Super Bowl. And I also made a surprise pick as to a team that's going to do better than what people think. And my pick was the Minnesota Vikings for, better record than what people think they'll end up with. Now, of course, they did lose to the Packers, so that doesn't surprise me. Naturally. I forgot what Tanman said was his pick, other than that the Chiefs were among the front runners to repeat. Um, and then baseball. Oh, let me see. Chiefs Seahawks, Packers Ravens, Chiefs Packers, Ravens Cardinals. Especially let's see, Chiefs Packers. That would be a rematch of. Yeah, that would be a rematch of the original Super Bowl. And then Packers, Ravens, that's never happened. Chiefs, Seahawks, that's never happened. Ravens versus Cardinals, that has never happened. So three of those matchups are matchups that have never happened. So I'll be interested to see if that happens. So I'm fine. Those are good picks, though. I want to say that. Definitely. Oh, excuse me. And well, and then as far as baseball is concerned, um, from what I understand, as far as baseball is concerned, um, it's a little different. Did you catch any of this week's games? I did get to see a little bit of. I actually saw the Raiders Panthers game. So I saw that one, and 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 of course I was very happy that that the Raiders did win. Of course, it's not the same without Cam, and it also just feels weird to see Tom Brady in another uniform that isn't the Patriots. But I could also say the same thing about Cam Newton in a different uniform. So a lot of guys in different uniforms than what they had always been. Like Phil Rivers is now a Colt, and so yeah, it's going to take some getting adjustments there, but I mean, we definitely have a big season to come, so I'm happy with that. And it was just weird though that I think it was on September 10th or 8th, I think, somewhere around that time frame, that every single sport was available. I don't think that'll ever happen again, at least not in my lifetime. But yeah, as far as baseball, oh yes, yes. the playoffs are much different than it had been. I came in as soon as he was talking about my team, the Patriots. Yeah, the Patriots looked good with Cam. It's gonna be different though, but it's good to see you, Munchie-san. So I am definitely happy that sports are back without question, and I'm also happy and I'm also happy to have this my new entertainment center, which is part of the monumental announcement for those who are coming in. But yeah, I don't know if the Patriots will be the odds-on favorites. I mean, they kind of did. I mean, of course, no one will ever replace Tom Brady. I mean, Cam Newton's got Cam Newton's a good guy, but he definitely looked good for the Pats. But truth be told, there will never be another guy like Tom Brady. There just will never be another guy like him. Like Tom Brady was okay, but he just was not the same when he snapped for Tampa Bay. So I think that at some point Tampa Bay will definitely um, improve with Brady and Gronkowski, but it's gonna take more than just them to get the job done. I mean, they got to get contributions from the other offensive players, and their defense has to improve. I mean, it's like, what good is scoring 40 points if you're going to give up 60? Okay, maybe that's a bit too much, but the point still stands. So, so yeah, the fact that they're going to have to carry a very bad team is just that's just facts. So yeah, but it's but I mean, how did we go from one thing to? I guess it all started with this King's blanket that I have right here. So I guess that's kind of where the sports began and whatnot. Excuse me. So yeah, I mean, so that's something there. And let's see. Oh yeah, baseball. Before I forget, um, so of course, as you know, or for some people that don't know, instead of a usual 162 game season, it was cut down to just 60 games, but what they did was expand how many teams can go into the playoffs. So instead of 5 per league for a total of 10 teams, now it's 8 per league, and that expanded it to 16 teams. So to go from 10 to 16, I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up, and what this does do is it opens up more opportunities for teams to get in the playoffs. So that's one thing that I definitely approved of, and it's going to be a very frantic finish to the finish line. I will say that. So just wanted to put that out there. But you're asking me how's it going? Well, I've been staying safe. I've been wearing my mask, and I've social distance. And even when I came across some people, I always managed to wear my mask, and a lot more people are taking it seriously, and I'm happy about that. Uh, Outside of that, I've been helping my parents a lot with you know deconstructing their patio and things like that. But I did enjoy my vacation this past week, so I'm happy that I did. I hope you guys are staying safe too. And unless you have any other, well, I guess that's pretty much it for me. Actually, I don't want this video to be any longer than it needs to be. So, but other than that, though, let me see. I'm really happy that the Nuggets won. I'm also trying to get some former NFL players on the Man to Man podcast. Also, ooh, what's this? Also glad your vacation went good. Nice, and that's nice of you to help your parents. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I haven't streamed as often and played with you guys as often. Anyway, so nice to see you, um, RWF. Which key team in the playoffs? Oh, I'm sorry. Which key team in baseball are you hoping to see in the playoffs besides the Yankees? That's a good one. That's a very good one. I definitely want to see the Oakland Athletics go in. Definitely. Uh, let's see. Um, the Seattle Mariners for the fact that they hadn't been to the playoffs since 2001. Um, who else? Um, oh yeah, Slam Diego. Definitely for the fact that my uncle or some of my uncles and some of my aunts live in San Diego. I definitely want San Diego to have. Would love to see them win a championship, especially with like San Diego has an electric team. They call it Slam Diego because of the fact that they are the only team in baseball history ever to hit a grand slam in 4 consecutive games. No other team had ever done it, and they were the first to do it in 2020. Hence the name Slam Diego. So I would love to see Slam Diego do some damage in the playoffs. It would be great. I mean, this is a team that hasn't won much, if anything. They've only been to the World Series twice, but never won it. So that's something there. Sunday is JWE's birthday. Well, happy birthday to JWE, and yeah, I might consider that. And yeah, definitely I'm hyped for NFL and NBA and whatnot. I will be doing NBA 2K20 on Wednesday, that's for sure. But yeah, hopefully that answers the couple of questions there. Slam Diego. Love that name. Also, San Diego is really nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, San Diego, like, from the times that my mom, because we're very busy, I mean, I understand that, and there's not, it's understandable too if I was so busy that I could barely stream, then I'd have to plan out ahead of time. That's just usually what would happen. But the thing is, because I didn't have any, if I was working regularly, I should say, but it's very sporadic, I will say. But nonetheless, though, I'm excited for week 2. A lot of good games. Yep. So I will definitely look into some other opportunities on my own accord. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And oh yeah, Tan Man. Also, if you have, I don't know if you have Monopoly on the Switch, but I intend to do a stream of that. So if you have it, great. If not, don't worry about it. But nonetheless, though, yes, I am excited for the games on Sunday. But I think it is time for me to close up shop. And also, thank you for the questions. And yeah, well, if anything is tired, it's just my voice. So it's nothing to worry about, my friend. So anyway, this is the Blue Toad to Ju 22, and oh shoot, I got some low battery, so I better finish it up. So you don't have it, okay? That's fine. That's fine. It's just that if you did, I would totally invite you to it, but not to worry, Tan Man, because I will be doing not long after that I will be doing Uno for the Switch. So, oh no, wait, you don't have that one. You have the PS4 version, but oh well. And also, but I know that Najee has it, so at least he can play with me on that one. So, until then, the Blue Toad with one last thing, and that is stay safe, stay healthy, and there's a lot more to life than just the possessions that you have. And if you see, it's not so much what's on my shirt, it's what's in the heart. That's what's more important. It's all about the message in the heart. So I just wanted to show you that. So anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow or Sunday. It depends on availability. It just depends on if I have to help parents or not. It just depends. But until then, have a great day, everybody. My girl's gonna be mad at me. Why would he be? Well, actually, you know what? You can answer that for another time. Okay. Have a good one.